Hey folks, it's Greg and Janet from Strange RV Tours. We're coming to you from Longview, Texas. Today we are visiting the Veterans Plaza and Vietnam Wall Memorial. So let's have some fun and check this place out. All right, the first thing that we notice here in the plaza is this building right here in front of us, which appears to be part of the Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
This is Boy Scout. They have a monument here, Boy Scout Troop 201, 1917 to 2017. This monument, erected on the 50th anniversary, is hereby rededicated on the 100th anniversary of the Troop 201 by Texas Governor and former Troop 201 Boy Scout Greg Abbott.
So Greg Abbott, the governor, he's the governor right now.
Yeah.
Huh, that's neat.
Yeah. So let's move along. This building is closed today, so we can't go in there. I don't know if they use that for Boy Scout meetings or what, but it's a nice building. Okay, we've got some other type of memorial here. It looks like a flame would be inside of it, but it's not on today. This is Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, Merchant Marines.
Yeah. It says here the American flag does not fly because the wind moves past it. The American flag flies from the last breath of each military member who has died protecting it. And look at that big flag. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
You want some bolt cutters?
Yeah, somebody left some bolt cutters here. The Vietnam Memorial Wall at the top of the hill is a 50% replica of the wall located in Washington, D.C. On November 5th, 2016, this replica was dedicated with 58,310 names engraved. The names are engraved in the same order as those found on the wall in Washington. They begin with the first casualties of the Vietnam War appearing at the top of panel E1 in the top center and progress to the right until they reach the right end, and then follow through from the left end back to the center with the name of the last American killed in Vietnam War. Thus the war's beginning and end meet. The war is complete. This design was intended to give the impression of the wall with all of the names wrapping arms around the viewer in an embrace. The names of the first and last casualties appear next to each other. The light streaks on the background of the wall were unintentional stains caused during construction, but they have been likened to ghost tear stains and actually intensify the emotional experience of viewing the wall. To easily locate any name on the wall, go to www.virtualwall.org, find the name you are looking for, and then go to the wall and locate the panel and line where the name is inscribed. You can also look up the individual's profile on www.virtualwall.org. In memory of the men and women who served in the Vietnam War and later died as a result of their service, we honor and remember their sacrifice. Now this is a miniaturized version of the wall in Washington, but we've done a video on a traveling miniaturized version that they had brought out to Las Vegas, and this is the one here in Longview.
Wow.
The first death recorded was on May 25th, 1968. These were the men that died that day. And even in a miniaturized version, this memorial is a good 100 yards long.
Wow.
And if I remember right, there was kind of a controversy when they designed and built this wall, the one in Washington, because it didn't look like any memorial, any other war memorial that we had. It was done in a totally different style, And it was designed, I believe, by the person who designed it was of Vietnamese nationality. And there were some people that had a problem with that, but it's beautiful.
Now, I don't have any family members that I know of that died in Vietnam. My dad did serve, and my two uncles also during Vietnam, and had a lot to do with the A-bomb testings and stuff like that.
Yeah, I had family that served, but I didn't have anybody in my family that passed away.
And these are etched.
Yeah.
You know, they're not just printed on there, it feels like.
They're not stone though. It looks like feels like some type of metal material.
I'm not sure. Do you think they're etched or printed? You know, I don't know.
Those are etched. Yep. Wow. Engraved.
See the...
The dates.
Yeah. So many men and women lost in such a short time.
Yeah, the way the names are organized on here, they're not alphabetical. They're actually by the dates that the men died. Like this is from March 10th, 1969 to March 12th, 1969.
So many young guys. Like my dad went in underage. You know, they were recruiting, and they put, you know, the young guys were always put out front, the newbies.
Yeah.
They were the first to be assassinated or died and whatever.
You had to earn your stripes. They would call the men that were getting close to the time when they could go back home short timers.
See, this tribute is dedicated to the memory of our brothers and sisters who lost their lives in the Vietnam War, and to the missing in action and prisoners of war who were left behind in Southeast Asia. 1955, the price of freedom is written on the wall.
It's a lot of men and women. There's women on the wall too. In fact, there's a Elizabeth A. Jones.
There's a King, Lydell F. King. There's like, you got Barnett, you got Smith, you got Williams, Cruz. Wow. Gonzalez. Templar. Now, who knows how many are not accounted for. POW flag, you see, you know, and you know, there's so many of it still lost, but our prayers go out to them. You know what surprises me? There's no mementos here. Unless they just cleared them away. I mean, there's no coins, there's no flowers, no notes, no nothing on here. I don't know if they just cleared it off or if they don't allow that here. Or, I mean, you know, in Washington, they're all over. They got all kinds of little mementos, and people, you know, would, what do you call it when they put paper on the wall and
etchings?
Do etchings of their names and stuff. Yeah, I don't see any indication of anybody coming out here to see this. This is amazing. And this whole, we're going to walk around and see this whole facility. We had no idea this is out here. I don't know how long it's been out here, but it is a sight to see.
We've got another monument here. It says on it, "The war to end all wars." World War I. Alright guys, they've got a pier here at the plaza. We're going to walk out on the pier. Looks like we got a bunch of ducks that are looking to be fed, but we don't have any food for them. Look at the little baby.
Oh, looky. There it goes. That's a big...
Those two over there fighting.
Yep. Hey, cut it out. You two.
They're either fighting or dancing.
Look at the baby. Wow.
I guess we found out who the winner is.
That's that goose. That goose does not like us here. Oh. They're trying to mate, I think, baby.
Well, like I said, they're either fighting or dancing.
Wow.
They're still going at it.
Whoa. That feels weird.
Beautiful park. There's two of them chasing that one now. Here's a memorial to the POWs. It says we still have 1,600 soldiers and civilians that are still classified as missing in action, or were being held as prisoners or hostages by foreign powers or belligerent groups. We've got a statue here called Magnum, and it's a dog holding a helmet, military helmet, standing over the shoes of, I'm assuming, his owner.
Boots.
Boots, yes. And this is dedicated to Paws on the Ground, military dogs.
Okay.
They use dogs to detect bombs. So they had a 98% approval rating or success rate of dogs detecting bombs.
That's cool looking. That's really cool looking. What do you think it's made out of?
Brass.
No, it's like concrete.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a mold. That's pretty neat.
Now Janet's father was a B-52 pilot. He served in Korea.
Yeah, Korea, Guam, Vietnam, and all that. And you know, I see these different benches. Like over there, it says Gold Star Parents. That started in World War I, I think. And they called family members that had passed during combat. They call them Gold Star family members. And they started that way back then.
If by crying I could change the course of events and save a single life, my tears would flow for 1,000 years. 1,322,000 Americans have given their lives on battlefields to pay for our freedom. It's hard to see.
Yeah. It's a Saturday. It is hot. No wonder, that's probably why there's nobody out here. But this is gorgeous, you guys.
It is.
It is.
It's like we've got a Navy man here with his duffel bag, getting ready to go to sea.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's solid.
United States Merchant Marine. Let history remember, women while serving their country have been wounded and have been imprisoned and have given their lives same as men.
Purple Heart thing.
Yep. 1782 Military Order of the Purple Heart, 1932. Combat wounded veterans. The Purple Heart is a United States military decoration awarded in the name of the President to those who were killed or wounded while serving with the U.S. military. Because of you, I am here. Because of you, I am able to live freely. Yet I do not know you, and I have not done anything for you. And there you stand, ready to fight, and there you are prepared to die for me. You fought before, and you'll fight again for someone you don't know. So thank you, unknown soldier, for fighting for me. I'm here because of you, and I owe my future to you. Such a beautiful place. All these war memorials that we go to are all beautiful, but there's a sadness that permeates the entire area. The ultimate price. Here is a memorial for women in the military. United States Coast Guard, 1790. Semper Paratus. The cost of freedom is not paid only by the soldier. Those who are left behind at home also pay dearly. As the soldier makes his sacrifices, their families share those sacrifices. A young mother gives birth without her husband being there. A little girl can't understand why mommy is not there on Christmas morning. Papa understands why his grandson is not at the Thanksgiving dinner table. He remembers the Thanksgiving he once spent in Da Nang. United States Navy. United States Marine Corps. United States Army, United States Air Force, the Korean War, 1950 to 1953, the Forgotten War. Afghanistan, (9/11). For the soldiers who confront the enemy, there is no difference between a little war and a big war. And it lists all of the smaller wars we were involved in. A bunch of them. The Iraq War, 2003, 2011. 1990, the Persian Gulf War. 2014, the ISIS confrontation. This is a memorial to World War II. Battle of the Pacific. And on the back it says World War II 1941 to 1945. My father was born on D-Day.
You guys, this was a very heartwarming, humbling place to see. We had no idea it was here, and we thought we'd share it with you, and I hope that people appreciate the men and women that lost their lives for our freedoms. You guys, well, thanks for watching, and hit all the bells. We appreciate you. Take care.
Strange RV tours will take you places with Greg and Janet's smiling faces. You might see a crazy flavored soda review or some tips to fit your RV too. So come along, won't you join us, friend, as we discover what's around the bend. Just sit right back in your easy chair. Strange RV Tours is on the air. Strange RV Tours is on